Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello and welcome to Quick Shot Reviews. I am your host Luke, and as ever, you are the Cheap Shot Nation, and you make this channel tick. You've got us over 2,500 viewers, subscribers, all that kind of stuff, and I thank you very, very much. The channel has just exploded in the last year or so when I've actually had time to put things on the channel. Got a new review for you. It came out in 2022. It is directed by Roland Emmerich from of Independence Day fame, and this one's another earthly disaster movie. It is called Moonfall, and I was really looking forward to this, some kind of sci-fi disaster thing that we don't see very much of anymore because it was pretty much done to death, and we find these films now on cheap channels on free-to-view TV. But if you want to find out what I thought of Moonfall, a slightly different film for 2022 and a slightly different view on things other than superhero movies, then join us for the main part of the video. But in the meantime, please do subscribe and like the video, and I will see you there. So, Roland Emmerich's 2022 film Moonfall is about a mysterious force that knocks the moon from its orbit around the Earth and sends it hurtling on a collision course with life as we know it. Very far-fetched film is Moonfall, but what is not far-fetched is the caliber of the talent that is in this film. Halle Berry plays Joe Fowler. Patrick Wilson plays Brian Harper. John Bradley plays Casey Howman. Charlie Plummer plays Sonny Harper. Michael Pena plays Tom Lopez. And Carolina Bosduke plays Brenda Lopez. Really expected more from this film. It was what it was. It was fun in parts. It could be a little bit more suspenseful, but usually what I find in a disaster movie is there has to be some plausibility to it. Independence Day is plausible. It's plausible that we're not the only life on in space, in the universe, in this universe. Say with that what you will, but I still think that is plausible. The way it happens, maybe not. With other disaster movies, it is possible that an asteroid could hit the water, hit the Earth, and a massive tidal wave could engulf us all. This one is about an alien living in the moon, but it's not an alien, it's some kind of robot or artificial intelligence that's fought back from an age in the past where we've got to a certain point and then it's fought back, and it was just there were so many conflicting stories in this film that couldn't quite keep up with the narrative, and I just found it really I couldn't keep up with anything in it. I couldn't concentrate on one particular thing. There was a scene bit further into the movie, once everything started to happen, where things start getting flooded because the moon's gravity is making things happen and water breaking barriers down. and it floods a hotel. Now, in this hotel, there's some conspiracy theorists having their monthly meeting about conspiracies, and they were fairly interesting characters. But after that one particular scene where Patrick Wilson saves them all, we don't see anything more of them. I would have liked to have seen something along the lines of those conspiracy theorists, those nerds that we would normally sort of brush under the carpet, actually come together and save the day. We didn't see anything more of them. It was non-developed script writing. It could have lasted without that particular scene. There was no need for that particular scene because they didn't take it any further. And yeah, it's the chemistry between the main characters was also decent, but yeah, there was a lot of characters in here that, again, like I say, were brushed under the carpet. They were just not used, and I feel like that was just something that could have been extended. And yeah, I mean, like I say, there was an alien thing. Never really fully understood what that alien thing was. Um, it's, yeah, this is the thing that knocks the moon off its orbit. There's geospheres, I think that's what they're called, biospheres, whatever they're called, that harness the sun's power. But apparently, the moon is not an actual moon, it's not a rock, it's hollow inside, and then this alien thing lives inside it. Um, and it gets a bit rocky from there. I'm not talking like training montage and then beating Ivan Drago. I'm talking about rocky as in it gets a bit painful underfoot, you know? Um, it's a really long movie as well. And I think this, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it many, many times. The length of films in 2022 is spoiling cinema. There is no need for films like this to be more than 2 hours long. And it just, yeah, it was serviceable, it was watchable. Am I going to go and watch it again? No. Am I going to buy it on Blu-ray? No. Am I even going to watch it when it comes out on subscription services? Absolutely not. It's not a film that captured my attention by any means. Um, that being said, there are people that will absolutely adore this film based on the fact that it is from the same director as Independence Day and just has an interesting premise. But I would say to avoid this film if you don't want to be disappointed. And I was, because of the caliber of the talent that was put on display here. It does have a nice end until it's spoiled by a second ending, which I won't spoil. Um, but apart from that, it's a serviceable movie. Go and watch it if you feel you need to. I wouldn't recommend this one at all in any way, shape, or form. So, with that, I'm going to end there. And if you've seen this film and you liked it, leave us a comment. If you didn't like it and you agree with me that it was a bit far-fetched and a bit too long, then leave us a comment. If you like the video in general, like the video, share us with your friends, join us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I will see you next time, film fans. Goodbye.